Hello everyone, I'm Fatal Oasis. Thank you for tuning into my stream here on twitch.tv/Fatal Oasis or watching the VOD on youtube.com/at Fatal Oasis. It is Saturday, it is 2 p.m. Eastern, so I am playing Blueprints, a game that I very much want to finish up because one of my friends has been streaming it and is rapidly catching up to where I am to the point where I don't want to watch his streams anymore in case he spoils something I don't know about. Um, yeah, we've got a bit to go. We've got 7 keys, 7 sanctum keys. Oh, spoilers for Blueprints, by the way, of course, because I am in post game. I've got my notes here. We've got 7 sanctum keys. We don't know where the eighth one is. Um, and last time I was mentioning that I don't know where the third microchip is, and I had no idea what would be behind the door. Um, I was thinking about it all week, and I realized that I don't have all of the room floor plans yet, and I only know where one of them is. I'm missing, I think, 3. Hey, Molly, how are you? Thanks for that lurk. Yeah, I only know where one of the 3 floor plans I'm missing is. So it's possible that one or two of the missing floor plans are behind the giant door in Blackbridge. Uh, I don't know why I didn't think of that until like 2 days ago. Um, I also realized that there are some things in some rooms I haven't done yet, so let's go over that stuff. Can I see previous rooms? Settings? No. Okay, I guess we gotta continue. And then I'll go back and look at the previous rooms because I want to write down everything that I think we still need to do. And I'm just gonna go through one by one through all of the rooms. Also, people in my apartment building are doing some construction work on some of the apartments near mine across the hallway. So, if you hear any loud bangs or hammering or something, don't worry about it. I've been hearing it all day. Okay, so brass compass and gems. That's not the best package, but it's fine. We've got our allowance here 45 coins. And before we even step outside, let's just look at the room directory. And I'm going to go through mentioning everything that I can think of from each of these rooms. The foundation, I don't know that it has any other secrets in, even thinking about below ground. Yeah, I think we've solved the foundation. Entrance hall, there's nothing. Green room, there's nothing. Rotunda, I don't think there's anything special in. I think it's just a rare room that's basically. Actually, there might be something special in here because this is just a four-way room that has a gimmick to it where you have to rotate, but it's. Oh, it's a 3 diamond room. Okay, so it is just. It is probably a four-way room with no secrets. Maybe. Although, maybe if I open up doors out from the rotunda, rotate it, and look at the back of the doorways, maybe there's something back there. So I'm just going to be writing for all of these. Look at back of doors, question mark. And that's like a low priority goal. Parlor, there's nothing else there. Pool hall, there's nothing else there. I mean, there might be if I solve everything, but who knows. Gallery, we solved everything. And I'm pretty sure we've done everything in room 8. Closet, closet. I don't think there's a secret thing back here, at least not that I could find. Or back here, I guess. Attic, storeroom. So I think we're all set through those. Reading nook, garage. Music room. Locker room. There might be more secrets in the locker room, but I kind of doubt it. I would need to figure out which lockers I've opened and which ones I haven't, and just open everything. Den, wine cellar. There might be a secret. Okay, so locker room, open all. Wine cellar. Secret room? Question mark. Again, have no idea if there's even a secret there. There might not be. I've done everything in Rumpus Room, and I think I've gotten all the vault keys. The office, there's the safe. Um, and there's the list of books. And I think that's all the puzzles in there. The study, there is one more floor plan. Oh my god. And I'm not buying it, I'm just getting it. And that is highest priority. Oh no, that's the drafting studio. What's in the study? Just the safe? I think it's just the safe. Um, library. Okay, so I'm gonna put. We still have to do the puzzle from a new clue. And I don't know what that's gonna get me, and I don't know what room to associate that with, so I'm just gonna leave that for last. Chamber of Mirrors, I'm pretty sure we've gotten everything in there. The pool doesn't have anything special. Drafting studio. Drafting studio has a safe and get last floor plan. And get last floor plan is big, big. Utility closet has the secret room, but there's nothing else really in there. Boiler room, I don't think there's anything else. Pump room, nothing. Security. I guess we have a few more discs to find, but no idea where to find them. Workshop, we've done everything. Laboratory, I don't think there's any extra experiments. Sauna, I haven't really investigated, but I suspect that there's nothing secret in there. But sauna, check for secrets. Oh right, I figured out a better way of doing this. There we go. Coat check. I don't think there's anything special there. Mail room, we have all the letters, so I don't know that there's anything. Freezer. We thawed the freezer slightly, but we have not done it all the way. We have not gotten the furnace. Put furnace near. So we want to get the freezer somewhere close to the furnace. I have no idea how close it has to be or anything like that. But that is something we have not done. Dining room. I don't think there's anything secret in there. Observatory, we found the thing in the telescope. Conference room, I don't think there's anything there. It has the safe code in it, but I don't know if that's like it's a fake safe code. Aquarium, I don't think there's anything. Antechamber. Room 46 has the pins. Oh. Freezer is going to be medium priority here. 46 has the pins on the wall. I don't think there was anything else in 46. I mean, I guess the letter about or the ransom note, but I don't know if there's anything we can do with that. Bedrooms. We've opened the safe in the boudoir. There's nothing seemingly in the bedroom. The Geist bedroom, I don't think there's anything. Nursery, I don't think there's anything. Servants' quarters, no. Bunk room might have something. I haven't been there a while because I upgraded it to rare. Also, I don't remember. Did I upgrade it last time? I might have upgraded it last time. I didn't remember that. Her ladyship's chamber. I've already opened the diary. Um, it there was no safe in this room. There was the spiral note that might not mean anything. Master bedroom. There was no safe in here. I don't know that there's anything in here. Always. The foyer might have some sort of secret related to that list in the office. Um, the patio still has the key. The filing cabinet key. And I have no idea where that is. Courtyard, cloister, veranda, greenhouse, morning room, secret garden. I don't think there's anything special in those. Commissary, kitchen, locksmith. Showroom might have some items that we haven't gotten yet. We bought out the bookshop. The laundry room just has a bunch of different um, washing things. We want to swap to night so that we can get the armory more often. Did we swap to night? I don't remember. I'll check in a second. Lavatory seemingly has nothing in it. There might be a secret in there, but I actually don't think so. I think that's going to be like the one room with no effect. It's a bathroom. Um Archives might have the filing cabinet. I don't think I went through and checked in that. Furnace, we want to get the furnace next to the freezer. We found the thing in the weight room. I think there's nothing else in the red rooms. So I assume there's an eighth room that I haven't found yet. Oh, this is the studio editions. I want to um the drafting studio. I need to go get that last one. So that would be this. If there's a secret in the casino, I don't know it, and I'm not going to find it because I'm not going to sit and try and gamble at the slot machines in the right way or whatever. Classroom 9. It's a lower priority because I just want to do that. There might be a secret in the planetarium. We found the mechanarium secret. There might be a secret in the treasure trove. Tunnel, conservatory, lost and found. Yeah, I think that there are two missing found floor plans and one missing studio edition. I think those are the three rooms we're missing. Because every page, these all have 12. The blue rooms have 46 rooms in them. And then it's 8 of everything else. So that makes the most sense. Outer rooms. I don't know of any other secrets. There might be something with the shrine and the cursed box, or it might just be so you can get the achievement of getting the cursed. Um, there might be something more in the root cellar, although the root cellar had the family tree, so that's important for lore. But there might be something more in there. I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna cut this list down to stuff I know about, because like locker room, like whatever, that's not a high priority. So we're gonna have high priority number one is um turn scorched. What was it? Turn scorched sundial base. Number two is going to be eighth key, which is the fifth key is held by a king on his throne. Oh, today's a bad spelling day for my throne. King on his throne. Then number three will go. Drafting studio. To get last floor plan. And then look at that room. So 3A will be. Was it the dorm room? Yeah, the dormitory or something. Um, For the patio, I have no idea where the filing cabinet key would go, so that's not going to be number 4. Number 4, we have the freezer and the furnace, so let's do that. 5 is classroom 9. 6 is foyer. No, patio. I read the wrong line here. Um, and 7 is check for other secrets and open safes. Uh, to do last. Other secrets, safes, and letters. So that's my priority list for today. So we do want to go to the outer room. Oh, we are the knight. Okay, so that's good. Um. Oh, I guess we want to add to this list probably about 10. We need to figure out um which 2 are we missing here? I'm looking at our sigils in the bottom here. Arenda, Fen, the northern one, Araja. Um, this is nuance and hold on. I know your view right now is not great. Costa Rica. Learn about nuance and Costa Rica. And that will go into 10A 46's pins. Before that, I also thought of and now I'm not remembering. There was something else I wanted to write. Hey, Pug. Started an hour earlier because of Daylight Savings. Yes. So far, all I've done is start in the entrance hall, get my allowance, and open the mail package, which was the compass and a couple gems. Just going over a list of priorities. I went through every single room and wrote down anything about it, and now I'm just prioritizing things. So what was the other thing? Learn about nuance in Costa Rica. The language. 11 is going to be read um, Arajan letter in the tomb. I don't think there's going to be any hints there. I think it's just going to be a whole lot of lore, but it's going to be lore that I am looking forward to. You wanted to suggest it? Yeah. So, one I mentioned it earlier. I have been watching my friend stream, Heat 10 style. He's barreling through this game much faster than I am because he's playing more than once a week. He does like a stream 5 days a week for 4 hours or so every day. So he recently found Room 46 and got into it, and that's when I stopped watching because he got into 46, saw the credits, and then said, "Well, I'm not done. There's obviously more puzzles to find, so I'm gonna at least play around a little more." So I'm like, okay, that's my cutoff point. I don't want to see any secrets that you find that I haven't found yet or anything like that. Am I already behind? I don't know. He's streamed once more and I haven't watched it. I left halfway through that stream, so there's another half a stream and then a whole 4 hour stream that I haven't watched. So I have no idea. It's possible that I don't. I highly doubt that he's gotten all 8 Sanctum keys. Um, Suspect I'll be good for a while longer. Yes and no. So he has a function on his stream where there is a hide chat. If you type exclamation hide and you chat, it'll show up in chat, but he doesn't see it. So chatters can talk amongst themselves and spoil everything, like, talking freely without him seeing anything. And that's really cool, except they're talking about endgame stuff that I like have just done. So, and they've hinted at some things that are on this list now. For example, I've forgotten that I haven't thawed the freezer completely. And they meant, like they hinted that that's important, so that's why I'm going to do it. Luckily, I haven't seen anything. Um, if you feel like quitting your job and streaming every day next week for 12 hours, I mean, I would really love to be able to do that, but unfortunately, we live in a society where is required for food, and I like to eat. Anyway, um, all right, so we go to the outer room. If it's tomb, we go read the letter. We try to read the letter as much as possible, and we transcribe it so that I don't have to read it again. If the classroom is there, we're doing or the schoolhouse is there, we're doing a schoolroom run. Um, you like to consume nutrients as well? Ah, we are one and the same. Okay, nothing great. Um, I don't need the wrench anymore, so tool shed's not really. I mean, tool shed's nice. I don't have a shovel. I am not sure I like Hovel at all, ever, ever. I think let's tool shed. Hopefully, we get something good. Now we get the wrench. Absolutely. Great. Well, at least we can mess with the rarity of things. Because that is definitely something I want to do. Make certain rooms rarer and certain rooms more common. Want to see more monk rooms, or at least more shrine blessings? Yeah. Is there anything I'm forgetting before I go out there? I don't think so. I do want to check over here real fast. Complete the directory 107 of 110. So, yes, I am missing 3 rooms. One of them is a drafting studio room, and 2 of them are found rooms. So, as I was mentioning last stream, I don't know what's behind um, the Black Bridge door, that giant door. I assume, I thought of it 2 days ago. I assume now that it's a found floor plan. that I'll need. Like, that might be the throne room or whatever has the last sanctum key. I don't know. You remember the drafting studio room? Yes. There's the miniature safe in there that I don't care that much about. Let's do Den. We already have a little extra money. Which floor plan is in the drafting studio? It is the dorm room, dormitory, something like that. All right, the office here, or the parlor. I don't know that there's much in the office that I can do yet. Parlor gives me gems. One of the other statements is false. So either this is false and both of the statements are true, or this is true and there are two true statements. So no matter what, there are two true statements. Because if this is the false box, then the other two have to be true. Because you can't have all three false, and that's the only other way of making this false. If this is true, there's one false and another true. So that's two trues. One of the other boxes contains gems, but vague about which one. If you replace the word one in the other two statements with both, they will both be false. Ooh. Both of the other boxes contains gems is false. Definitely. Both of the other statements are false. So this would be the only true box. Both would be false, but then this can't be false. Unless... Oh no, wait, hold on. Okay. Presume that this is... I don't know if this is... Presume that black is true. This one would definitely be false. So the only thing left is if we do this, then this would be false. Both of the other statements are false. If that statement is false, then one of them is true. And the black one is true. Because that's what we presumed. We don't know. It doesn't say anything about the first state, about them being true to start. So no matter what, black is true. Because, well, let's assume black is false. We already know that if you replace the word one with both on the white box, that'll be false. So it's if you replace the word one on the blue box with both, it will be false. If that statement is false, then this would say both of the other statements is false, and that would be a true statement, and then the black box would be satisfied with it being false. Okay. If you replace the word one in the other two statements with both, this is the only box that talks about gems. And the only way to determine where the gems are is if this box is false. Because the white box would contain the gems. Because if the white box is true, if the white statement is true, then there is no way to determine where the gems are. But now I'm curious about if I can prove the true falseness of the other statements. So white is false. Oh, black and blue just refer to each other. So one is true and one is false, and you can't determine which is which, but that doesn't matter. I guess technically blue's statement doesn't exclude both statements being false. So blue is true because white is a false statement. So true, false, and if this is true, both are false is false, correct. If this is false, both are false is true, correct. Okay, yeah. So there's no way to determine whether blue and blacks are true or false, but it doesn't matter. All right. You intend at any point to redo the chess puzzle. I've already redone it last stream to get the knight. I've started with pawn, redid it to be rook, then redid it to be knight. A chance of finding items in green room seems good. If there is another power I want, it's not right away. Um, if I have the rarity of everything set to how I want and I remove enough of the gems from costs with the axe, then I guess I could switch to bishop. So I thought when the office came up. I don't remember what king and queen do. Um, I'll look at them later. If you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. It's pretty good this early, and then we can just take den to go north. Okay, does my metal detector see anything? No? Okay. I do want to be on the lookout for the scorched sundial because I have no idea where that could even be. It's possible it's in one of the rooms I don't have yet. Cloister here. How does the wrench work? It's after I take the room, right? Um, let's do spare green room. Each time you draft a mech floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Okay. So I definitely want to make the mechanarium less common than it is, because I definitely don't want to keep finding it this early. If we store room, it locks us out, but gets us some things. Boiler room lets us keep going. I think I'd take boiler room, but go back to entrance hall and try and fill out the bottom. Oh, this is how it works. Okay. What rarity is it? Is it commonplace right now? Is that what you're telling me? Ah, okay. I like it common. It's a 1 gem, 3 exit room. Yeah. Okay. Let's leave though and go to entrance hall, then go west. Hallway allows us to go north later. Yeah. Hit the corner first. Parlors in the corners. Probably bedroom. Yeah, let's bedroom here. Y'all got a burnt sundial in here? No? Okay. Corridor to go straight. Coin on the floor. Nothing out there. Chapel from up here, and then let's keep going. Anything over here? No. Reading nook will get us to the library. Or I could get the garage, get a bunch of keys, and then just take Chapel West. Or go down the hallway. Anything else in here? Nothing metal. I mean, there's a lot of metal, but nothing useful that's metal. It's weird, my metal detector must be broken. It's not detecting this car. Let's go down to hallway and go north from there. I kind of want a dead end from hallway. And from entrance hall. Although I have the shovel, so kennel's not bad. I'll be back. I got excited because I thought the drawing room was the drawing studio, and I'm like, or the drafting studio. I'm like, great, yes, absolutely. Bedroom closet because we can always take the boiler room exit. A gem and a key, nothing special. Who's a good dog? You're all good, identical dogs. I dug up nothing. Great. Fantastic. Thank you, dogs. Gift shop lets us go north. Parlor lets us go east, but we can already get there from the boiler room. So let's go north. Link up with the chapel, but that doesn't really matter. Cloister with 2 exits. And we're more likely to find items there. And it's not a dead end. Do I go in yet? Do I go to boiler room? No, let's go in and see if I can increase my luck. Ooh, water can. See if I can increase my luck here. I should wait until after I've increased my luck to dig these up. Any items? No? Okay. Both normal doors, no security. That's good. Alright, we want to go straight up and left or right. Passageway is perfect. I would have preferred a green room, but passageway works. And then... Courtyard! Yay, we did it. I'm a little luckier. Alright, and there's a... I don't have a sledge. There is a chest in there. Now let's dig this up. Nice. Get six steps there. Eat an entire raw turnip. Look at the thing. Okay, nothing. I can't, like, raise up your arm or lower it again or something? No? Okay. Water in here. Oh, there's a sledge right here. How did I miss that? They put a sledgehammer right next to this locked trunk. Like they expect me not to hit it. Ooh, lots of stuff. A few coins. Alright, we opened this, and we kind of want a dead-end room. The freezer. So I don't know how heat travels through the house. If I pick the freezer here, then I want to pick the furnace somewhere close to it. So north of the courtyard might be good. West of passageway might still be close enough. It's 5 steps away, 4 steps away. North of the boiler room is technically close, but there are no doorways that are close. They're not adjacent. So I don't know how it works. I don't know if I want to pick freezer here. I think I pick laboratory, set up an experiment, change the rarity of laboratory, and we try for later. I think standard for laboratory is fine. It only has 1 exit and it costs a gem, but it has a computer. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Where else do we want to log into also? While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan, for each bedroom you draft after your second, now we already have 2 bedrooms. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, gain 3 gold for each red room, spread dirt on the driveway, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. Let's spread dirt on the driveway for bedrooms. Because we haven't really done that, have we? Alright, so we want bedrooms, and then we're going to go outside and check stuff. What computer do we want to RTA into? Because normally we RTA into here. We don't care about shelter. We could security to reduce the... Yeah, let's do that. Let's reduce the number of security doors. Oh, also, have I missed anything? No. All right. Nothing special back here. So here's heating and cooling curves. Complete thaw. Something is unaffected. Cooler is unaffected. So I want to get it above 20C. But I don't know. I guess I have to experiment with putting... This doesn't say anything, right? No. I have to experiment with how close I put the furnace to the freezer, I guess. Mechanarium would have 1, 2, 3. Itself, laboratory, boiler room. And you're going to be standard. Because you're still free. It costs no gems. I just don't want you this early. Right, we get to go that way. Big N. Okay, it's not the letter puzzle. I don't know. Um, Parlor lets us go north. And I don't think we need to go south or east because we can go up from boiler room for that stuff. I kind of want some reroll dice so I can manipulate things. The gems are in a box with a false statement. The blue box is false. The white box is false. If black is true, then white is false and blue is true. And then the gems would be in the white box. If black is false, then white is true and blue is false, and the gems would be in the white box. What's in my inventory? What can we make? Detector shovel. That's it. Kind of want to get the storeroom. Go back to boiler room and do that. That's going to take a lot of steps, right? 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 43, 42, 41. I kind of want to go down there just to like dead end it here or something. And I want to pick the storeroom earlier. If we take workshop, we can make it common. Standard. Let's make it commonplace, because it does always have an item in it. Like a lever. We haven't seen any bedrooms come up yet. Foyer to unlock all hallway rooms. And I don't want to go in there yet. Now I'm going to go back. Should I do this stuff or go back to boiler? I want to go back to boiler. I guess we do that as a last resort. We do this stuff now. I know this door's unlocked. I want to do this. So what I'm hoping for is like freezer here and then furnace here. No. Pantry. Electrical aquarium is a bedroom. And now it's common. So much stuff happening. So many keys. Okay. Something else. There's a coin in the corner. Those fish dropped that coin. Alright, no benefit from power. Nothing else. Dining room on rank 7, huh? Let's do library. What haven't we read in a while? History of Arindia is just about this continent. It didn't go into Nuance or Puerto Rico. So maybe that's not gonna be good. We'll get Roman Rune again. Although we did just get that recently, didn't we? Heck it, Swimbird. You have exactly 2 hallways while drafting this room. I have a bit more than 2. I could turn coins into gems or coins into keys. But it dead ends us up here. Oh, no matter what, we're dead-ended. We can't get into the west side of the antechamber. Unless we go through the antechamber. We'll take the laundry room in case we want to come back and do that. I see hangers. I don't see anything else. I'm not going to step in. Should I? It's 2 steps. It's only 2 steps. Step in. Look for anything cool. Waste of 2 steps. Alright, where am I going? Foundation and then north from there. Kind of locked myself out of being able to branch out again. That's fine. I wonder if I should have used the laundry room to get keys now, so that as I'm digging things up and it's likely to be coins, I can then get gems later or something. Boudoir gets us dice and moves us north, and will get us steps, and will trigger a dirt pile outside. So much stuff. And has a coin on the floor. And a gem in the safe that I nearly forgot about. We're locked out of continuing unless we redraw. Pool hall would get us keys. Classroom gets us an apple. Let's just redraw. Aquarium is a bedroom and a hallway. Yeah. No, common still fine, thank you. And has a pair of keys in it. Yeah, I set it to commonplace when I drafted this one. And now I drafted this one. I love having 2 aquariums. They're so good. Again, nothing. Okay. What if we power the wine cellar? What if it's not actually a thing? Oh, that's fine. No worries. What if it's secretly a powered room? Which doesn't make any sense, because it doesn't have any steam vents in the top. What if it's simply not a puzzle at all, and it's just a wine cellar? Alright, so now I gotta backtrack back to at least passageway, but let's go all the way back to boiler room. Let's go outside. Let's take foundation, go downstairs, go outside, dig up a bunch outside, which will unlock all doors outside. No, I don't know. What doors are outside that are locked that I could open? Alright, so remember for in the future, Foundation elevator, I am leaving it downstairs. I will not be able to go into the foundation from above again. We're going to the... Will not be able to go downstairs from above, from the foundation. Oh, I know why my aquariums have had so many things in them. Because I have the veranda, or not the veranda. Yeah, the veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Of course. Which one is that, and why did I turn it off? Which one are you? There's the one in the Gemstone Cavern, the one in the orchard. Oh, I turned off the one in the orchard, didn't I? Because I wanted to see if that mattered. Okay, that's fine. I can go fix that. What was I doing? Digging up the driveway. Would fault the game for not having a puzzle in the wine cellar. There doesn't need to be a hidden room in every room. The bedroom closet probably doesn't have a hidden room because it's a closet. The pantry probably doesn't have a hidden room because it's like a narrow pantry. These make sense. There's nothing behind the stone walls of the foundation. The wine cellar doesn't need to have anything. Wine cellars do not have to be large. It shouldn't have to be a hidden room, but it should be a puzzle. Not every room needs a puzzle either. There's no puzzle in the passageway, or the... I guess there is kind of a puzzle in the pantry. Or a hint toward a puzzle, but... Oh. Oh, here. This is the driveway. Okay. Oh my god. There's no way. 1, 2, 3... For each bedroom you draft after your second, spread dirt. Oh, it doesn't say how many dirt. Oh my god. I didn't hear any dogs barking. Silver key. That could be good. What if the sanctum key is just out here? What if it's not actually about a king on his throne? What if it's just like buried? What if Denny found it and didn't know where to put it, so he just put it under the driveway? Although I guess Denny didn't care about the sanctum, did he? Let's go... Let's go see if this is now a scorched sundial. I doubt it. No. Thing about the base turns. There's nothing here I can do with you, even though you've been on this whole time. Can I, like... I guess rerouting the smoke to there wouldn't scorch it, necessarily. I wonder if it's just, like, one of the rooms I haven't found yet. Alright, let's do this. Is there something in that hallway that resembles a sundial? That sundial is scorched. This one, no. No, it's just in the sun. And like I'm turning everything about it. Everything about its base. The direction of the sun? There is no sun. It's cloudy. So technically, this shouldn't be working at all. So unless, like, I have to... The shadow goes this way. Which I guess doesn't make sense for where this shadow is. So yeah, maybe this is the scorched sundial. I can't turn it. All my little movements here are me clicking and trying to turn it. So I don't know how... Okay, so the sun would be from this direction, from behind me. So it'd be up there. And, like, it looks like it's on a path to push it. There's no way of pushing it. So then... Okay, so what items could help me push this thing, or turn it, or something? Do I need a power sledge? Do I need... Powered shovel? I don't know what else would help me turn it. Like, I have a gear wrench. That turns things. So, like... I don't know how to turn you. So that's why my guess... Unless, like... No. So my only other guess is, like, there's another sundial in one of the 3 rooms I haven't seen, or behind the Black Bridge door, or maybe I can get up to the east path and there's a sundial there or something. Like, we've wasted a bunch of steps, but we're not done with the day yet. There's nothing in here that resembles a sundial, right? There's these panels, which I'm still not sure is a puzzle. There's dirt in here. I was unaware there could be dirt in here. That's fun. Alright. Well, at least now I know that door's unlocked. Nothing lets me go east. So I'm gonna re-roll this. Pool hall. Pool hall's unlocked because it's a hallway now. You have any items over here? No. Alright. 4. 3 squared is 9. 2 plus 1 is 3 squared is 9. Wait. 2 squared is 1. Is 4. Plus 1 is 5. Minus 20? No. We just use absolute values here. Is this negative 15? No. Two is after all of the addition or the first addition? It's after each one, right? It's 2 squared is 4. Plus 1 is 5. Squared is 25. Minus 20 is 5. Okay. 4 squared is 16. Divided by 8 is 2. Plus 1 is 3. Squared is 9. Minus 8 is 1. Go fuck yourself. 20 minus 20 minus 3. So negative 3. Times 3 is negative 9. No, this is divided. 3 divided by 3. Sorry. 20 negative 3 divided by 3 is negative 1. Squared is 1 times 4. Okay. Forgot which colors were which operators. So now we're going here and we want to go north. Dining hall, we've already reached rank 8. 3 steps. And we get a lunch. Pizza. What? Okay, fine, I'll get the lunch first. I don't have a furnace. But I'll eat it anyway. Something's left. There's a key on the floor. Anything else? Nice big windows here. Any sundials out there? No? Okay. I could silver key here. It won't give us Great Hall. In fact, there's only one spot left for Great Hall, north of Foyer. So the silver key will give us rooms with 3 exits, which is kind of a waste. I want rooms with 2 exits, but rooms with 3 exits are more likely to have a path that goes straight. Is there only 3 orientation? No, there's only 1 orientation for rooms with 3 exits because they can't point outward. So they all will have a straight through. I guess I'll use the normal key now. Sure, we'll do security. Commonplace is fine. Security door. Damn it. Okay. Alright. What's the fastest way back to the foyer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, it doesn't matter. Is there a sundial in the fireplace? No. Like when I hear the word scorched, I don't think of. I guess the term sun scorched is a thing, and I should be thinking of that. But I think, like, was in a fire. So I'm thinking of, like, burned, ashen. But I guess it's not necessarily true. Absolutely. Dogs get pets. The Blocks isn't here yet. You go this way, then north. It doesn't matter, right? Yeah. Miss anything? No? Cool. It'd be cool if this got more doors as you added more mech rooms, but I understand why it doesn't. Or more gear rooms, I guess. What can we do over here? Nothing. Alright. Wait, all the doors are always unlocked, but then the vestibule locks one? So it doesn't? I don't understand. How dare you? Yeah, all the doors are open, okay. Sure, we'll do gymnasium so we can go south. Security door, how dare you? Sell any key cards? Bananas, gems, keys, sets of gems. We'll buy a bunch of gems. Just so we don't run out. Open up. That's so rude. Okay, we definitely need a security key to get to the northeast room. Ugh. East Wing Hall goes straight. And it'll be unlocked, so we can't use the silver key. Okay, so now I'm hoping that This is a furnace with a key card, and then we can go north from the gymnasium to get the freezer. Or it's a drafting studio, and we add the last room. Dormitory. Each time you enter a dormitory after drafting a drafting room, gain 10 steps. Okay. What's beeping at me? Oh, this key. Anything else we care about? It is December 21st. Uh-huh. Hope we get to see the dorm in this run. That's impossible right now. I have no more rooms to open. But I'm about to start another run. Okay. Yeah, we don't have a security key, so we can't get up here. And that's the only space left. Unless I missed something. Did I miss something? Hey, chat, did I miss something? I'm pretty sure they don't. It'd be a pretty bad gymnasium if there was dirt. And I don't think the commissary can have dirt. I can go check, though. I got steps. No? Could be a grass court indoors. Don't be absurd. People don't have plants indoors ever. No, there's no way in. You don't have a secret key card if I buy out everything you have. I'm not bringing anything into tomorrow's run or anything. So it doesn't make sense to go back to the laundry room and do anything. Um, where do we end the day? We end the day in the foyer just to see if anything happens. I don't know what would, but I don't have any other thoughts. Reading my notes here. Drafting studio last floor plan. Oh, we did that. See you later, Pug. Alright, I'm just gonna end the day here. I don't think anything will happen, but maybe. Call it a day. Actually, I'm gonna take a break, get up and stretch. I can't play the game at the moment personally. Been making no progress in weeks. Ooh, that sucks. We took 99 steps. Archaeological shopping center. 18 excavated dig spots. Yup. Alright. So I'm going to save and quit because I'm going to be taking a break. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. Stick around or watch the VOD. Up to you. And I'm back. Hi. Alright. When last we left off, I did a goal. I got the last blueprint from the drafting studio. It's day 46. I just noticed day 46. Wonder if something special in room 46 is going to happen today. Probably not. All right, no mail room. Did I have any rooms come up that had levers in them in last run? I'm just thinking about this. No, that's the wrong button. This one. Well, there were no levers in anything here, but I don't think anything came up at all that even had a lever in it. I don't think I ever drew a card that had a lever in it. Anyway. Let's go to the outer room. Yeah, let's go to the outer room. Okay. Hey, Molly. Taking a shower, then I get to watch you not on mute while Sage naps. I like these new note goals. I have not done freezer and fern. If you're probably still on mute. Thawed, freezer, partly. I didn't have the furnace next to it. So there are multiple levels that you can thaw the freezer. If you just leave the door open for a while, it thaws a little bit. But I'm pretty sure there's a red letter in there I haven't gotten. So I know at the very least I want the furnace somewhere close to it so I can thaw it more. But today's going to be a classroom run. All right, we need to get to 9 classrooms. We also want to think about what could let us turn the sundial's base. Unless there's another sundial somewhere. Let's go spare green room to get to the corner. We got a broken lever. Dormitory. Each time you enter a dormitory after drafting. That's too early for it. Let's get some gems. Alright, we've got... This is not an empty box. The gems are in the black box. The empty boxes are both true. Blue is false. This seems easy. This seems really easy, and I'm wondering if there's something weird going on with it, because there has to be. So, this is not an empty box. If this is true, then the gems are in it. The gems are in the black box. This could all... If... So these would both be true. Not an empty... Yeah. So either these are both true, or they're both false. Or there's something else in the box that aren't gems. But these are either both true or both false, which means this is the either one. If both of those boxes are true, the empty boxes are both true is false, because this is one of the empty boxes. If they're both false, then the empty boxes are both true has to be false, because there are two false boxes. So this is false no matter what. And these are both true. And the gems are in here. Also, this is the only box that says, well, the empty boxes are both true. Okay, so that does imply where the gems could be. I don't think I've screwed anything up. I think this one's just easier. Empty boxes are both true. If this is true, it's an empty box. If it's false, then the gems are in a false box. Yeah, it just seems like the gems are here. And I'm overthinking it. Because this, yeah, this was way easier than the last puzzle. Overthinking it. Alright, so I'd like a dead end over here. Probably. Or a room that goes north. Like a classroom. Is there any reason not to pick up the apples? Not that I can think of. Well, laboratory experiments. I guess if I get a salt shaker later. I'll be coming back through this room anyway. Alright, before I go that way. Classrooms are these, so I'm going to get a whole bunch of steps. So, classroom has a black pawn in it. Dormitory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So bunk room has 2 pawns, but that doesn't count unless one of these was actually a white pawn. Let's do that. All right, we've got a volume of drafting strategy. Volume 2. My type of room, the categorization of floor plan subtypes. As architects, we know that designing a building is a complex and multifaceted process. From the layout to the details, every decision we make can have a significant impact on the final result. Perhaps that's always why we're looking for ways to improve our craft and refine our ideas. In this edition, we're starting to introduce a useful concept, room subtypes. I mean, I figured this out. Okay, nothing new on this page. The craft of the draft. Drafting rooms are floor plans that affect the draft pool or the drafting process. Mm-hmm. Academia isn't found only in the mountains of Costa Rica. Gee, I wonder where I'm going to find any info on this civilization. So we know it is mountains, but that's not a thing. Um, Academia. And I have this one here, which means nuance is probably tribal. Also, mountains. Which I don't know if that means anything. Maybe snow. Could be snow. New sigil info? Yes. I'm in the dorm room, and this book just has, just in passing, in a class of its own, academia isn't only found in the mountains of Costa Rica. I'm just like, what? All right. So now we know Costa Rica has mountains and is academic. Classroom is a great example of the scholastic strategies that this room type has to offer. Not only does it provide synergy for drafting rooms, it's also valuable. Yeah. Huh? The classrooms you find will fall under one of 8 different grades, ranging from first grade to the culmination of your academic journey, grade 8. However, there are rumors of an additional annex classroom at Mount Holly Elementary used solely for exams and student testing, but finding it has been near impossible as it requires drafting more than 8 classrooms. Shifting gears. That's a duck, not okay. Um, ba, 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 ba. Boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. Steam is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling, and power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that contain power ducts. So when you're in a room, look up, there might be a duct. Did you know drafting from a door that is steam powered will increase the likelihood of drawing rooms with ducts? I did not know that, but that's cool. 3-way rooms, split ducts 3 ways. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Here we go. This is exactly the info I needed too. Okay. Some are rooms. Some rooms offer long-term benefits rather than immediate resources. Blah, blah, blah. Strategic planning is critical to drafting success, and knowing when to forsake the current day's progress to set yourself up for a prosperous future is a critical decision that each architect will encounter. Time freeze. Nothing better exemplifies setting yourself up for tomorrow as the expense of today than freezer. But drafters who may not want to totally abandon their current day's progress will be pleased to know there are a few clever ways to manipulate frozen assets. Entering furnace or sauna after drafting freezer will thaw any frozen gems or gold you were carrying, and you'll once again be able to use them. However, if you still wish your accounts to carry over to the next day, you will have to refreeze your assets again by re-entering freezer. Warning, if furnace is drafted within a few ranks of freezer, then the temperature will start rising and everything will melt, including your assets. If the temperature gets too high, refreezing will no longer be possible. Okay. So they're talking about increasing the freezer to just says within a few ranks. That doesn't really help as much as I thought it would. Puzzles. Puzzle rooms. Some puzzle rooms, like parlor and billiard room, become increasingly difficult as you solve them, evolving over time as you progress. Spread rooms. The number of items that are spread is determined by the number of rooms in your estate. Okay. I wanted to use this segment to thank all our readers for the wonderful mail and feedback we received after we set out our very first issue of Drafting Strategy. Right, this is Drafting Strategy Volume 2. It's incredibly rewarding to create something that's appreciated. It's even more rewarding to know that somewhere out there a young architect is reading our magazine and getting inspired to build something of his own that may one day, in turn, inspire others. When I was a child, I vividly remember the experiments of reading the memoirs of the court's grand architect, Louisa T. Rayland. To say it changed me is an understatement. It had a profound effect on the way I view the world and the spaces within it. We each draft our own dreams as a child, faint sketches on blurry blueprints, illegible to all, especially ourselves, and our purpose, why it's found hidden in the floor plans of our youth. All right. So, surprisingly, the new info we got from Drafting Strategy Volume 2 is about Kororika. Why do you have a bowling pin? Why do you have one bowling pin? Oh, Kororika University. Okay. I mean, it's orange, so that's we knew that. That's good. Um, I like the thumbtacks on this one. That's great. Sinkako. Okay, that's what the small text says. I don't know that there's anything else to gain from here. Each time you enter a dorm after drafting that room, gain 10 steps. Okay. So I have to backtrack a lot after I do every classroom to gain steps, so it might still be worth it. Let's go back to entrance hall. Go this way. I guess if we read a Nook, then we can library and hope it goes right. Okay, there's a trunk here. I don't have... I could open it with a key, but that's a waste. It does go right. Or gift shop goes north as well. Entrance hall will get us up there, though, I think. I believe. So from library, we definitely want classroom going south and then classroom in the corner. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there's not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That's what they say when looking at me. You are not seabird. You are not swimbird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind, bird. Oh, I hit outside the book. And shouldn't you always listen to friends, for they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it to me and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams and the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Hmm. All right. Classroom going south? Yes. Or patio so I can pick up the key. Patio goes north, though. Classroom going south. If I walk back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, get 10 steps. So I'm spending 12 steps to get 10. I'll just go back or I'll go by through there when I go back. All right. I'm redrawing for a classroom. I'll say do like nursery, but I think I'm redrawing for a classroom here. Yeah. All right. So this is a dead end, so I might as well eat the apples. What I need to know about grade 4. Nuance and further nuance. Further with an E? Yeah, okay. Oh, right. Costa Rica definitely looks mountainous with this giant trail of mountains. Looks like cracks. I guess rivers to a lake. So I can't really tell much about the weather based on this. Nothing new there. Nothing new in any of these rooms, just reading via the periodic table, which is definitely how you use a periodic table. Alright, let's use a key. Alright, we got a key back, so that's fine. Alright, so we're going north here, and we want... I guess we have an exit there, so we want a classroom here as well, huh? Or a closet for 2 items, but then, I mean, we're locked into one exit anyway. Luckily, it's out of a classroom where we have a bunch of rerolls, or free drafts. What did you miss from the first run? We got the dormitory. Right, let me do this, and... those are my priorities today. And probably for the rest of the run, actually. Let's step in the dormitory. And I should get just 10 or 20? Just 10. Okay. So it just checks, have you entered... or have you drafted a drafting room? We know our math. Classroom going north. Yeah, because there's nothing else that... Draw 2 things that share all letter but one of their name. Okay, so this is where we tell about that. That's fine. Okay. I am still worried about only having one exit. Boiler room has 2 exits. See if we can get something that has 3. Aquarium's better. Cloister. Okay, so now we're trying for green rooms or classrooms. And we don't have a shovel. Right, no, we only have a broken lever, no shovel. We have 3 normal doors to go through. So we're hoping for a classroom pointing down here. Because I want to go like down and loop around. Oh, it's pointing up. But it is a classroom. Do I do vestibule so I can fill up more space? I think so. Let's do vestibule. And then before we go anywhere else... dining room gets us straightforward and gets us a meal. We'll pick up a lunchbox now and open the room and see what it is. Three keys or 3 gems. Spend a gem to get 3 keys or get 3 gems. I think we get 3 gems. There are two true statements. The gems are in a box with a false statement. There's only one true statement. Okay. So, of black or blue, one is true and one is false. Parlor Streak still streaking? Yes. The gems are in a box with a false statement. If this is true, then they're in the only false box. If this is false, then they're in the only true box. So if this is true, then there are two true statements. These are both true, and the gems are in the blue box because the blue box is false. If this is false, then the gems are in a box with a true statement. This would also be false, so the gems are in the blue box no matter what. All right. Gift shop, but I want classrooms. Okay, I'm going to leave that like that and not go in. Go back this way. Let's open this door. I want to go west and north. I guess I don't need to go west, but... Alright. So, we didn't get any cloister luck, but... we do have a lot of exits. Which is great, because I was very worried about only having that one exit when we were back here. Alright, I want a classroom pointing east. That's west, but I'll take it. So that's classroom 6. We step in, we grab the apple, which negates us stepping in, but that's fine. Okay, I have a feeling that we're gonna need to know what's on this stuff. Okay. Who's the first crowned ruler? We don't know. Which city in Fenrir is named after a historical figure? Reddington? How many sons? 60 and 6. How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? 22 years. The entire era. Which realm did not ally with Fen Ares? It was Arajo, so I know this is right. What flag is forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? The black one. Absolutely. So... First crowned ruler of Fen Ares. Which city is named after a historical figure? How many sons did the fourth king have? How long did War of Fifth Era last? Which realm did not ally with Fen Ares? And Black Flag Forbidden. Okay. So, of these first four, two are true, two are false. So we've got two of four is B, C, D, C. Mirage and Black Flag. So again, two of four is C, B, A, D. None of those match. Arch area. So this is wrong. Black Flag is right. So three of four here are correct. B, C, A, C. This is wrong. This is right. So two of four in the top ones. A, B, A, B. Okay, so now I just go through every combination. Um, who's the first crowned ruler? I figured these out at one point, but I don't remember what it was. If we rule out 66 suns, because that's impractical, so that would be this one. So then A is correct. Um, so then just one of each of these is correct, and none of them match, but two of these are correct. Oh, no, wait, two of the top one have to be correct. And they do match. Okay, so this doesn't make any sense. I think one of my assumptions about the bottom two. Did everyone get number six wrong? Maybe everyone got number six wrong, but I doubt it. Yeah, okay, so these are correct. And one of these and one of these is incorrect. The problem is that that means two are correct, and both of these didn't get it right. So it has to be this one. It has to be BBAC, right? Two, 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 three. Yeah. Okay. So first crowned ruler was General Teskin. City named after historical figures Oris. Fourth king had two sons. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 years. All right. Writing that down in case it's on the test, because it's technically an open book exam. Hopefully. I hope someone's not going to barge into my apartment and take my notes away and say, now do the test. That would be impressive, but also, what the fuck? Let's go ahead and. Yep. Mm-hmm. This makes no sense. Why would you tear up the railroads? Why would you remove a perfectly functioning. Whatever. Alright. I think that's it, right? Yeah, okay. So that's grade 6. So then we go to vestibule and we want another classroom pointing south. Or an aquarium. And we got ourselves a shovel. Yes. Class 7. Before we've even really made it up to. We've peaked into rank 5, but we haven't even stepped in. Remember that time you murdered the fish? I didn't murder the fish. I cleaned out the aquarium. Advanced functions for algebra. Right. I figured this out. You know what? Let me write this down somewhere. Blues edition. Yellow is subtract. Oh, what was it? Blue, pink, yellow, purple. Was that it? Why am I forgetting my dartboard already? Anyway, the important ones are square is square. Diamond was absolute value, was it? No. What was diamond? It was flip the digits, wasn't it? 16 flip the digits is 61. 12 flip the digits is 21 minus 2 is 19. 30. Usually cut out. 30 minus 5 is 25. Flip the digits is 52. Yes. And then rounding is the tildes. It's purple's divide, pink is multiply, right? Okay. So I've got math. So we head north to here and we want another classroom. Did I eat the apple? Yes. Why 1, 2, or 3 tildes? It's how much you round. Each tilde is 1 digit. Store room for stuff because we're out of keys. We don't have anything we can combine. We're going to get steps for stepping into here because eat the lunchbox. Just devour the entire lunchbox. Metal and all. Hey, Darebird. Why are you called Darebird? Is it an anagram? Could be. So we go north here. Workshop lets us continue. And gives us a sledge. There was a trunk somewhere. That I think I opened with a key, or was that last run? It was in the nook. I opened it with a key. We can't craft anything yet. Need more keys. What do we get from Observatory today? How many stars are we at? I don't think I've been keeping track. This says we're at 26. And we don't know what 27 is going to be. Screw it. We're at 27 now. Sale and... oh, dead end rooms. No. That's bad. That's very bad. Sale's good. And I guess we can hope for a locksmith. Because then we can buy keys for cheap. Keys? Keys? Don't require a key? Alright. Security's good. Laundry room, we can launder our coins into keys. We can launder our gems into keys and then launder our coins into gems. I don't know. Do we want 4 keys or 4 gems? Because we're going to have 48 of the other one. Let's have 4 gems and all the keys. So, sorry, 38 keys. And then later, it costs 5 to swap coins with gems. So if I have more than 5 more coins than gems, we can come back and exchange to get more gems. So we have to go back to hallway or gift shop. This way? Yes. Classroom. Drafting studio doesn't have anything left. Furnace is right here. More likely to draw red rooms. That's not great. Vault gives us 40 coins. We can go back and get all the gems we want. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Anything else? Maybe not. We go back now. There's a key here. I'll need that later. Go back. Sure. Now to use fewer steps is why we're going back now, but also there's another reason I've forgotten. Oh, because if we draw a room that costs a lot of gems, we won't be able to backtrack. It'll be too late. Okay. We have all the resources we could ever want. Vestibule's just screwing us over a bit. Oh, we have a shovel now. Coins is good. Steps is good. Coins is good. Oh, that was actually great. I'm glad I picked that stuff in that order. Dinner's not served yet, so we want to go to hallway and go as north as we can, while also drafting classrooms. We have all the keys. Yeah, 2 more classrooms. We have security door. God damn it. We've gotten to classroom 7. Skip this. So that's a dead end. Okay. Okay, so let's go over there. Dig stuff up and hopefully get to class. Oh, go to brick. Get 2 more classrooms. Oh. Right. I didn't think that through. I can't. Where did I come here? Locksmith's the dead end. Freezer would be good, but both lock me out of continuing. Except for going back to gift shop. Right, so if we spread anything, they end up here. Another security door. God damn it. Alright, so we need a key card, or we need... I don't know, a lot of things. Attic has 8 items. What are the odds that one of them is a security card? Not good. 1, 2, 3. Four. Might be in the trunk. 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn it. Is there a sundial up here? It's a nice sunny day from out there, but when we go outside, it's cloudy and overcast. Oh well. Alright, so we have to backtrack to the gift shop. Oops. So down to the cloister. Which is obnoxious because we haven't reached rank 8 yet. Oh, we're going through the dining room before we need to. Foyer lets us keep going. Everything else is trash. Not where one in the classroom. Oh, we're dead. We're dead unless the room we draft has a key card in it, and I don't think classroom does. So again, that's a second 8 classroom run. You just have a key card on your desk, maybe? No? Okay. Arajan. I have Arajan written down, so. Okay. Hey, where do we end the day? We had so many classrooms early on, and then just nothing. No, the tests, I don't think they do. I thought I wrote down everything from these, but let's double check. Where's my Arajan worksheet? Move this up here. Do this. This will be easier. Hello, Ajlor, first word. Can you teach? Ul teach. Guess ul is a suffix that we learn here. Oh, we don't know if it's right. We'd have to. That's a lot of. Someone get an A. You got 5 out of 6. Ajlor Nevlor. I think that's the one. Ul teach. So O is probably can you. Or just you. Nev is new, lore is word. Can you teach me a new word? Okay. And I wrote that below where you could see it. O is you, and Lu is not you. The large house, Hewam. Oh wait, you probably have it right. Why did I not write this stuff down? Like, I wrote down all that stuff, but I didn't actually write down the stuff from the tests. Thank you, Molly. Good catch. What's your member shirt? Oh, this is Whiskey Media, a website, or a group of websites that no longer exists. Member since 2010. They were the company that uh, it was 5 websites, the most notable being giantbomb.com, a website about video games, screen.com, which was movies, tested.com, which was technology, and then Comic Vine and Anime Vice, I think. But they were those sites were sold to different owners, split up and sold. So, um, large house is over toward the east. Et is east, I have. I don't have WOM for house. Oh, no, sorry. Is large. So Hew, Hew, is house. Yes, I have that. Okay, I did write this stuff. I will swim at dawn. I swim. Nev, start of. Dow for day. I will swim, start of day. Read l, not me. Nigh, night. I won't read at night. The branches of the tree are old. Then Trey Ven. Ven is older end of. And Trey is tree. But that's only acceptable. The correct one, Trey branch Ven? No, that's not correct. Trey Ven Ven. That weird grid of letters you found, were those Arajan? Yes. Or I'm assuming so. That's why I have some of them written here. The trunk of the tree is small. Tree. Small. Nev. Start of tree. Arajan's a weird language. Okay, where do I end the day? Oh, bedroom. The only bedroom I have is the dormitory, or I guess the aquarium. Let's see what happens if we end in the dorm. Probably bad things. Can I craft anything? Yeah, I can craft a power sledge or a power shovel. Is there anything I want to bust open? Probably not. We didn't even make it to rank 8. Why bad things? Because a dorm bed is not going to be comfortable to sleep on. We're going to start tomorrow with fewer steps, probably. Did I write them down right? Pink than purple? Yeah. I don't think there's anything else here. Nothing in the trash. Alright, yeah, we're gonna sleep on this bed. This will definitely be comfortable. Disappointed that we didn't get into room 46 on day 46. New room's 1. Alright, we can do one more. And then this ends up being a 4-hour day. Oh good, the house is still here on day 47. I was afraid it would have burned down or something. I guess I own the house, so it's not like I'm taking too long. 70 steps. Okay, I didn't... The dorm bed is not uncomfortable, I guess. Let's see if we can get a shrine or something. Up here. Oh, so we got dorm room. And there wasn't too much there. Oh, I should have made the power sledge and tried to hit the sundial with it. I had the steps. I could have tried that. I don't see a sundial in either room. Well, we're supposed to turn the sundial's base, but nothing I do gets it to turn, so I think I need some sort of tool for it. So I was thinking maybe like a power sledge to get it to budge, because maybe it's stuck in place or something. Let's take a look in the hovel. It's scorched, not... Yes, I know. But we have to turn the scorched sundial's base. And the only sundial we've seen, which technically is scorched because it has a shadow where there shouldn't be a shadow, we can't budge. So we have to get it to move. Or we have to find an entirely other sundial, which I'm not sure exists. Alright, 2 dig spots. I still don't know why he writes in 2 different colors. That doesn't make any sense. Like he's writing notes to himself. Which, I mean, maybe he's schizophrenic or something, but... Having fun with this multicolor pen. The multicolor pens for the math makes sense, but, like... Full House theory didn't work as expected. Being in 2 separate things means he wrote down the note, wrote down Full House, didn't do anything, put the note down, came back to it, read it, and wrote in red as expected. Why didn't he just write that the first time? Nothing over there. Okay. Alright, I got no idea what I'm doing this run. Nothing else in here. Let's pick the storeroom early to get it out of the way. Make triply sure that there's no sundials in here. Cool. Stop taunting me. Oh, right. We don't need gems. In fact, we don't want gems at all. Or we want to freeze gems for tomorrow. We want steps. We want lots and lots and lots of steps. This way is good. Furnace right here. We don't have any rerolls. More likely to draw red rooms. We'll try it. A dig spot. Nothing else here. Alright, well. Wait. We can power the furnace. Alright, I need to figure out how this works again. We've got two. We just need to do this. And then get it going. And then send power that way. And we can do this to open the door again. A key. One single key. Go fuck yourself, furnace. Okay. What do you mean, what? We powered the furnace. Freezer. Oh, it's very hot. Freezer. Powering the garage. Although I did already set it in the utility closet. I didn't even press the button. Just doing stuff on its own. Where are my keys? They're there. Freezer. We're powering everything today. Alright, before we walk in there. Freezer. God damn it. We can fix this. Fuck it. We're not getting there. We have 13 steps, but, you know, just in case. Delicious apple. Oh my god. Okay. We take whatever's archived until we get the freezer. Okay, parlor. Right? Yeah. Bathroom. Can't use that to get to the freezer. We can use it to draft a hallway. What did powered laundry room give us? The laundry machine on the left does swapping stars and allowance and something else, like some permanent upgrades. We're still hot. Did the freezer require a gem? I don't remember. I'm gonna look it up now. No, it does not. Alright, we got a key. And I gotta mark. Where's the number of stars I have? Here it is. It's not hot anymore over here. So we got to go back to laboratory. So we want... if we take this, we're down to 2 steps. One, when we walk in, we don't get anywhere. I was going to take this for the file cabinet key because I have the archives right there, but... A reroll die and a gem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't get back anywhere useful. We draft from here now. 5. Wait, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have just enough steps. Assuming we get lucky. We got lucky there. We have to take pool hall. Is there fruit on here? Nothing. Alright, well, we solve this and then we're done. -20 minus 16 squared is 16. 4 squared is 16, minus 15 is 1. Plus 4 is 5, squared is 25, minus 15 is 10. 3 times 3? Which one was which? Pink is multiply, purple's divide. 3 divided by 3 is 1, times 3 is 3, squared is 9, divided by 3 is 3. Oh good, we can use this. So yeah, one more step and we're dead. What happened to 7, 8, 9? Oh, I didn't have any. I wrote 1 through 6, and then I wrote last. And then I thought about other things that I would want, and like learning about nuance and Kororika are priorities, but there might be other things that I think of later that'll be higher than them, so I left a gap. That's it. Where do we end today? The Great Hall, the Pool Hall, or the Chapel? Helvel screwed us over. Yeah, I know. I own the house. Why do I have to go back to the campsite? It's my goddamn house. 7 red rooms. I took 40 steps out of the 70 that I started with. Let me in, let me in. 48. It's almost Christmas. I don't even know if Christmas is a thing they celebrate in this world. Probably not. Because it would imply that Christ existed. And died. Well, I guess no. I guess just Christ was born. But considering we're not on Earth... Let's go root cellar. Haven't been in there in a while. Whole lot of dig spots, family tree, potatoes. We're missing branch up here, but like it's not really relevant. One, two, three, four, five, 6 dig spots in here. Alright, so if we get a shovel, we can come back out here and get all the rocks and bricks that we want, I guess. You didn't miss much. I mean, we started a new day. We just went to get the root cellar, and there was nothing surprising in there. Workshop gives us an item, and it has a dig spot. That item is a sledgehammer. It's fantastic. What is root cellar? Oh, it has 2 dig spots. rooms and houses are more likely to contain dig spots. So I want a shovel, very much so. 2 keys at the cost of both gems. Or just get gems. Or bedroom. Let's gems. There are 2 statements on this box. False. There are 2 statements on this box. True. The gems are in a box with no true statements. There are 2 statements on this box. They are both false. So statement 1 is true. Statement true is false. What did the rules say about this? There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. So, this has 1 true and 1 false, so it's neither of those boxes. There are 2 statements on this box. That's true, so the entire box statements must be true. The gems are in a box with no true statements. This is both true, this is 1 true, so this would has to be no true. There are 2 statements on this box, this is false. Heck yeah. No dig spots in the parlor? No dig spots. Gift shop. It's a good place for the breaker box. And a dig spot. Security right here. That's fantastic. Ah. Go fuck yourself, security door. I have everything I need right here. Keycard system. Security level high. And offline mode unlocked. While we're here, haven't missed anything yet in the 6 rooms I've drafted. Let's open an experiment. Each time you find some trash while digging, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. So, when you find trash, instead you found keys. Or I could go aquarium heavy, but I don't think that gets me anything. So now I need to draft some hallways. I'll come back to the passageway, and actually I'm probably going to go all the way down. Aquarium is a hallway. Just remembered the thing you missed a while ago, and I have no idea how you'd even get there. Guess we have wine cellar here. Three dig spots here. I need to find a shovel quickly. There's a dig spot there too. Jeez. Let's go south. I only have a sledgehammer. Damn, I was hoping for the commissary here. Let's do Storm to give me some keys. Oh my god, so many dig spots. Hello. Alright. Anything else in this room? Okay. Commissary here. 2 items. Shovel. Alright. We go this way. We re-roll because we want to... Well, we can go up to passageway. Do we want a gem or a key? I want to draw the den later. Let's take this now. Oh no, trunk in here. I was hoping to smash something. There's only now 2 things, and I feel I can get there. The other you did already, but there's more. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's go this way because we want a room that turns. Commissary, it turns the wrong way, but it might have a shovel in it. Yes! Give me that shovel. You don't give me everything. Probably shouldn't have gotten everything, but... I just got a bunch of keys. 1 key, right? Yeah, okay. It's fine. So I want to make a detector shovel. Workshop's all the way down there. I've got 33 steps. I'm already low on steps. What the hell? Give me some turnips. That was not trash, so I don't get keys. Let's go this way first. If I secret passage into hallway, I can go north and south. And then I'm filling up stuff with more hallways. Two reroll dice. And a gem. And a coin. And the sleeping mask gave me steps. Dig stuff up now. A map and a compass. Okay, that's opposite the foundation. It's up here. Let's dig more. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. More dig. Nice salted turnip. Absolutely wonderful. Smash. 2 reroll dice. Where are we? Okay. We do need more gems. We're running out. The coffers is over here. In the cloister? Ooh. If we can't afford it, damn it. I think we dig up the ballroom. All right, where's the dig spot? First, the coin on the floor. Guess I better dig up this polished to a mirror finish floor. Where's the spot? Where's the spot? What's buried under here? Is it gems? Please tell me it's a bunch of gems. Just a bunch of coins. 40 coins. Okay. There's not even any dirt. We just broke the floor. That looks terrible. We're terrible humans. Oh well, it'll be fixed by tomorrow. Could it be gems? Yes, it can have gems, it can have coins and gems, or it can be just coins. Or at least that's all I've seen. It could have other things that I don't know about. Armory. You son of a bitch. The axe isn't here. Alright, well. Sledgehammer. Shield to protect us from a red room. Sure. Self-igniting torch. Absolutely, whatever. While drafting, you can equip Night Shield to ignore the negative effect of any one room. Okay, so while drafting. We go north. Then here's okay. Torch burns things. It lights things on fire, so sure. Do I want to go back and fill this in? And go north from here. I guess let's see if we can double back and come into here. That'd be fun. I can afford the cloister now. Let me take 4 steps and go back here. Back up to 2 gems. Nice, delicious turnip. Got a bunch of keys. Oh, that's the back of the foundation. Okay. It's like, what the hell is that? North and south, green room. Let's reroll. Now you give it to me. Or do I go gymnasium for north and south? Use the shield on... Oh, do I use the shield on gym? Yeah, whatnot. It's powered off. Oh. It was like the first thing I did was get a utility closet and power off the gym. I don't need to do this. Whatever. I can't tear up the gym floor with anything. See you, Molly. Sure, we get into the foundation, I guess. We get an apple. Salted apple, so we get our step back, or 1 extra step. Do we care about the foundation? From this angle, I see one dig spot. I don't think we care about the foundation, did I? Freezer. So then we go to Cloister and we go north and we do everything we can to get the furnace. Did it freeze my accounts immediately? It does. Okay. So we might as well go in. I can torch this. Prism key. Thaw only in the event of my death. Simon, I had wished for you to read this letter upon first arriving at Mount Holly, but I couldn't risk the contents of these pages falling into unsympathetic hands. My personal freezer should prove quite the safe box, as all the staff have for many years respected my wishes that it remain shut and untampered. My favorite snacks were also stored here. But in addition to these delicious treats, it has also for the last 20 years stored many a cryptic message and a ciphered note. This nondescript cooler is, in fact, a dubious frozen postbox of chilled secrets. Have you heard of the Children of Blackwater? Yes. I have no idea how forthcoming your father has been about the details surrounding your mother's final chapter, or the role he thinks I played in that end. I have always denied involvement. To him, the detectives, to the Crown, and now to you as well. But can I honestly say that I had nothing to do with her disappearance? And yes, I speak of disappearance, not death. For I, too, cling to the hope that our fears are unfounded, and have occasionally, from time to time, caught fragments of information that bolster this belief. Mom's alive? Maybe? Fragments of information that have cost me plenty, for our country is never short of opportunists and blackmailers. Still, as I am now dead, I don't want this knowledge to be buried with me, even if that means passing the burden of these fragments on to you. Even if that information may weigh even heavier on your head than the crown involved. Unfortunately, this information is a little too precious to entrust entirely to this freezer, as I'm not too confident that the sanctity of my snacks will extend beyond my life. I've always found it best to use multiple baskets when it comes to incriminating eggs, a lesson that I recently learned again when a member of my staff betrayed my confidence. I have placed 8 red envelopes in 8 even more secure locations throughout the estate, and left a hidden message for you among the art that hangs in almost every room in this house. This message is the key to unlocking these secrets, but you must be open in your interpretation, as the message itself harbors multiple double meanings and hidden entendres. The message itself harbors multiple double meanings and hidden entendres. If we count small gates, 8 dates. What's the next word? Crack 8 safes. Let me put this on here so we all know what I'm looking at. If we count small gates, eight dates, crack 8 safes. I don't see any erosion hidden here. One final word of guidance. The safe combinations you are seeking will not be found in writing on the estate. So I hope you haven't been wasting too much time jotting down random invoice numbers and dates. God fucking damn it. Okay. So it's not just dates I find around. Only by deciphering the many meanings of the 44 chamber message can you hope to unlock its many mysteries. To each their own letters, Herbert S. Sinclair. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. I don't see anything vertically. No, I got that. Thank you. Oh, now I'm wondering if Castle gets overlaid on that somewhere. If this isn't a Rajan, if it's an addendum or something. I don't know. Okay. Can I just melt everything? So I've been back here. There's a pawn down there. Did I have that? Yeah, freezer. I'm gonna melt these, but I can't pick them up yet because I can't. Okay. That's a different stamp than I've seen. Okay. So, I've learned that the message is not as literal as I thought. Also, I don't know what happens when the room gets hot enough. If something else happens. So I'm still going to try and get the furnace next to it. So I want this to be the furnace here. And corridor to go north. I can't spend gems. Light you on fire? Oh, okay. New constellation at star 50. Can't spend any gems. This sucks. Okay. Furnace. Prism key doesn't get used here. Although that might be useful if I open a red room. Let's rotate so the bedroom's pointing the other way. Oh, good, car keys. I got more steps from sleeping masks. That's good. I don't want a different bedroom. Mechanarium would be utility closet, security, boiler room, aquarium, itself, 5. It's also the only room I can take. 6? 1. 2. 3, 4, 5. I didn't count the workshop. 6. Let's do corners first. That's useless. Hmm. Okay, we start going here. Let's just get mailroom for tomorrow. Don't even step in. I kind of want a red room so then I can use the key. Oh no, I'm going to lose $1. Spots. Can't get coins, huh? Got some extra keys. So, now I will... Yes, special key, prism key. I want a red room. Yes, furnace. Unfreeze my assets. It's fine. Sure, let's take the clock tower so we start with a bunch of keys tomorrow too. Just setting up for tomorrow, even though it doesn't matter. Okay, so now we have the furnace in the house. It's not on the same rank. If I take this. It's not on the same rank, it's one rank lower, but it should still be warm enough. Is 16. My assets froze again, but now the temperature's going up. I really hope there's something else in here. That I just have to wait. It would kind of suck if the furnace and freezer had just had to be in the same rank. Alright, we're both freezing. My assets have not thawed yet. I probably have to go over to the furnace for that to happen. It's probably not going to thaw in here. But... the laboratory had the line go up to 20 degrees Celsius. This around the pond is melting. Yeah, everything ticked a bit more. Pond is almost completely free. another key spawned. I'm not gonna say no. I think I remember seeing something about if the freezer gets too warm, tomorrow it will enter a refreezing cycle where you can't draft it. We're at 17. Is it holding at 17 because we're one rank off? It's obnoxious. Okay. Yeah, we're holding at 17. Okay. That's unfortunate. We could go do this stuff here. Seven steps over there. So, Cloister Den, Armory. Okay, it's still hot. There are a lot of filing cabinets in here. None of them are obvious for which one to use the key in. What do we want this room to be? I don't know. Sure. We can get south, go outside, see if... Go through the workshop, try and craft things, try and get back to the sundial. Oh. Yeah, we've done everything. Alright, so unless... What can I make? Detector shovel. Dowsing rod. I haven't made one of those in a while. I won't have the shovel anymore, will I? I guess that's why I haven't made it in a while. Alright, we're done. I should have kept the shovel. Let's go see if just the sledgehammer works. If we count small gates... Gates, G-A-T-E-S... Sounds like gates, G-A-I-T-S, so small steps. If we count small steps... It was the sledgehammer. Oh, it's the torch. I'm scorching it. Of course, okay. Can't seem to scorch the bottom layer. So let's just line up the lines here. Wait. Wait, no. That's not... I wasn't expecting that. Okay. So I can get the 2 microchips and put them in here. And then I just need a third one that I still need. Well, I can get the 2 I have. Do anything with you. So I still don't know where the last one is. Well, hello to anyone watching the VOD. This sure is an interesting end. I'm about to end the stream. Probably. Unless putting 2 things in here does something. Kind of doubt it, though. Yeah, we need the third one. Okay. So where the hell's the third one? I sure hope this stays like this, and I don't have to go scorch it every time. Same rank. And that's it. So, tomorrow, or next stream, I'll be starting with a gem plus the 2 from the mine, so 3. Plus 52 coins. Plus my 45 from the allowance. Plus a package in the entrance hall. Plus 3 keys, because I've drafted 3 tomorrow rooms. So tomorrow is going to be a great run, but we're going to have to wait until next week. Oh wait, I can gain 2 stars. Can I get there in 7 steps now? So I'll start with 4 keys. All right. I'm gonna end the day in my tent. All right, I have to do it from here. That's gonna do it today. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I do appreciate it. Coming up on stream, actually tomorrow, is Sunday, so I'm playing games with friends. 12 dead end rooms. Archaeological Shopping Center of the Dead. Happy Halloween. Yeah. So tomorrow's games with friends, I don't know what it's going to be. It depends. Monday, I am building 2 Lego sets, pretty small ones, but it's a ghost with light up eyes and then a lucky cat. Should be fun. Nice chill stream. Right now, I have Tuesday and Thursday are going to be Hades 2 on the calendar. I don't know if that's true. I know I want to finish, or I want to at least beat Hades 2 once before my break, but I kind of don't know what I'm going to be doing. I need to figure that out. For more on the schedule, you can click the calendar link that's in the About Me on Twitch or in the description of this YouTube video. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. Twitch.tv/FatedOasis, YouTube.com/@FatedOasis, and kind.social/@FatedOasis for going live notices and other random stuff. And I'll see you all. Oh, let me hit exit, save, and quit. And I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.